Yeah, I know it is a huge lag, but the palm trees, I don't think we're Stampin' Up. This was, it's way since retired. I don't even remember the stamp set that it came from. But that's what I did was sponging, and I absolutely thank you so much, Tori. Hey, Lynette, make sure you share so and post comment that you shared so that you can be entered into next Friday's drawing. So, which by the way, Lynette is the winner for last Friday's live, so she will get to pick one of the cards that we do today. That is her prize. Okay. But that's, since I love sponging so much, I that's how I came up with it, was sponge and stamp, because of course I love stamping, you know, inks, stamp, inks, and paper, or paper, ink, and stamps. I don't remember the order that it goes in, but anyway, I loved it so much. And this is something that I played with. This is after, I don't know, maybe 6 years that I've done it. Oh, Dad made this. Isn't that pretty? So, this is it. This is what I did yesterday. And I'm going to turn this into a card. This is just the card front. So I absolutely, hey, I know I'm probably going to mispronounce your name. Is it Cindy? Thank you for joining. So this is what I did yesterday. And I had so much fun with this. And the palm trees are from the Timeless Tropical stamp set. And I used crumb cake for the sand. And I used, what did I use for the water? I used Coastal Cabana, a little Bermuda Bay, and Pretty Peacock. And then the sky was, it's the latest new in colors. Oh, I forgot the name of it. It is, I can't, Sea Spray, Sea Spray, something like that. Anyway, that's what I used for the sky. And then I just drew in my birds. But I had so much fun making this. I forgot my passion was sponging. So I'm going to do a Facebook Live on it. We'll update this card here with Stampin' Up! Products. With this, we're going to be using the Timeless Tropical. And I'll show you guys how to do it. It's really, really simple. It looks hard, but it's not. It is, thanks you guys. But oh, you love them? Well, thank you very, very much. So they're all over the place, all the cards I've been doing this year. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that in one of my Facebook. Maybe tomorrow, it all depends. If my dies come in, I'll definitely do it tomorrow because I wanted to use the dies on it too. So anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with a lot of jibber jabber. I am going to go ahead and thank you. Yes, I'm glad you can watch in real time. Sacramento, California is where you're from. Oh, you got palm trees and tropical plants there. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this over, and then I'm going to flip us down so that we could go ahead and get to stamping. Okay, so hopefully I can do this pretty smoothly without a whole lot of racket too. Oops. And hopefully I won't lose you guys like I did last time. Last week I accidentally hit the end button, and I don't want to do that. Let's flip that down. Oh, there's the top of my pineapple cup. Let me see if I can get this. All right, so there we go. Hopefully that looks good. Hey, honey, how are you? I'm glad you're on here. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. And remember to share and comment that you shared, because there was somebody who shared and I wasn't able to enter them into the drawing because it didn't tell me who they were. And there wasn't a comment saying who you were. So I really, really am sorry about that. But you have to comment so that I can make sure that I know everybody who is who shared. So this is the card that we're going to do. This is the first one. We're going to do 3, and they're really, really easy. So I hope that you like that. We're going to do it in a little bit different colors. Well, in a lot of different colors. And it's very simple. It's simple stamping, but then I kind of added to it. So it's not really considered simple stamping, but it is simple to do. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up with y'all's comments too. Okay, so this is, we're going to use Bermuda Bay. Not Bermuda Bay. I've got Bermuda Bay on my mind. This is Melon Mambo, Pear Pizzazz, and Blushing Bride, and Whisper White. And then we have a piece of linen thread and a little piece for our sentiment. For our sentiment. And hopefully you guys can see what we're doing here. Let me try to keep all of this in place. So my card base is, I think it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I scored it a little crooked, but that's okay. We'll fix it. There we go. So we've got that. And then we're going to put that aside. We're going to bring in our Whisper White, and we are going to stamp hibiscuses. Oh, let me show you guys. I have popped this suite up so much. I haven't even showed you it. So this is the stamp set, Timeless Tropics. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the hibiscus and the plumeria and the palm trees, and this is a hibiscus leaf and the little pineapple, and this is the suite right here. The Tropical Designer Series paper, you guys, this paper is amazing. I absolutely love it, and I can't even really tell you which is my favorite, but we're going to be working with this one and this side here. But isn't that absolutely beautiful? I love it. I love the colors. This one, I love the panel wagons. They are so amazing. So we're using this one as well. And then this one I showed you before. This one came in the sample pack of papers that I got. And then this is the back side of that. This is the back side of the panel wagons. And let me see, I don't want to mix these all up. This one goes to that one. And then here's your split leaf philodendron leaves right here. And then that's the back side. Look at this, you guys. It's pink flamingos in the split leaves, the philodendrons. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. And then this one right here, this one is so fun. This one reminds me of the, I don't know, the Chiquita Banana Girl. Don't ask me why, but I absolutely love this so much. It is so fun. And then that's the back side of that one. It's the pineapples. And then we have the Birds of Paradise and the different leaves, a palm, some type of a palm, and then your philodendron. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then your palm trees on this side. And that's it. So, but isn't that paper gorgeous? I absolutely love it. Hey, Nikki. I love, love, love that paper. It is just so awesome. And then the tropical trinkets, they are so adorable, but I don't have those yet either. They will be coming. Hopefully before next Friday's live, I'll get them. And here is the dies. There's not a bigger picture of them, but I was hoping that maybe, but it cuts out the hibiscus and the plumerias and the leaves and the palm trees, and then it's got a couple of extra bonus dies because it cuts out the pineapple, it cuts out little tiny flowers, the aloha. I think there's another one. I think it's mahalo. It will cut out some little leaves. It cuts out the philodendron leaves. And then it's got a bonus pineapple, and it's a large pineapple. And I am so excited about that because I love pineapples too. And years ago, we had a pineapple stamp that was a large pineapple stamp. And I turned it into a drink holder on a card, not a real drink holder, but on a card. And I can do that again. So I'm like really, really excited about that. And so that's the suite. It is so awesome, you guys. I absolutely love it. So I've already got our hibiscus and our hibiscus leaf blocked. And we are going to go ahead and get stamping here because I know you guys are probably tired of listening to me run my mouth. Oh, yeah, your engagement last year in Hawaii. Okay, so I am just inking up our hibiscus. And then I'm just going to randomly kind of place this. I'm going to go off our cardstock a little bit. And every time I do this, I always forget to leave room for our leaves. So hopefully I will have some room for the leaves. And I'm going to come up here just a little bit, just like so. So that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to stamp a hibiscus onto my Blushing Bride cardstock. And this is one of the times when I really wished I did have the dies here already, because I wouldn't have to fussy cut them, but we fussy cut them. And then I need I'm going to bring this back in, and we're going to stamp. I'm going to close this because I'm done with this. I'm going to bring in some Old Olive, and I'm stamping Old Olive on Pear Pizzazz because I think I'm going to like that, and it's just going to show up a little better, I think. Yeah, it does pop, doesn't it? All right, so I am just going to stamp 3 leaves onto my Pear Pizzazz, just like that, and we're going to cut those out. Then I'm going to bring back in the Whisper White, and I am just going to kind of randomly put my leaves on here, just like so, and just like so. And each time you do this, every card that you do is going to be a little different because of your leaf placement and the placement of your flowers and stuff. But I think I'm going to be okay with that. You know, I think maybe I will put 1 leaf coming out there. All right, so there we go. Let's see here. No, we're going to leave it. Okay, so I'm going to fussy cut these out, but because of the magic of camera and TV, I've already done that. So we have those cut out, so we don't need those for right now. And I'm going to bring in some chalk marker, and I am going to color in. Hopefully it will work like it did on the yellow. It may not, but I really want the stem of our hibiscus to pop a little more. So I'm just kind of dotting the dots with it. So like that. So it pops a little bit better. Okay. When that dries, I can go back and add some more. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our leaves to our flower. But I'm going to kind of sort of see where I want it to go. And I think I want it to go right about there. So I do want another leaf to come out. I'm pretty sure I do. I may not like it once I do it, but hey, it'll be all right. I really didn't. No, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. I'm scared. Hey, Olivia. It's okay. Better late than never. Hey, Melinda. So let's see. So I'm going to just kind of figure out how I want my leaves to go. And I think that I am pretty good with that. And I might have probably liked it better had I done it on Melon Mambo, but I just wanted the lighter pink. So we'll see how we like it. And if not, you can always do it and cut your flower out on the Melon Mambo. So I'm using my glue, and I'm just going to put a little glue on my leaves here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Just like that. And then I'm going to kind of place them how I want them to go. And just like that, I think I want it to go. Just like that. That looks okay. All right, so just like that. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of this because we're going to pop it up, because everything looks even better when it's popped up. So that is going to go like that. I love my Take Your Pick tool. It works so well with taking the backings off of these things. Okay, we've got that. Oops. Just like so. And then that's going to go right like that. And I'm okay if it comes off the edge, because it'll be just fine. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment, and we're going to use hello. And I used soft suede for the hello. I'm not sure. I didn't think about changing my colors and changing the ink for the hello. But, and I didn't put my sticker on here, so I am not going to know. Upside down. Okay, so we're just going to stamp this right down there. Ooh, crooked. Crooked. There we go. And then I'm just going to trim that right like so and like so. Just like that. And then I left a little bit on this side because I'm going to add, on this card you can see there's like a little fuzzy little bow. So I used Baker's Twine, or not Baker's Twine. Boy, my mind is just really losing it today. Linen thread. And that one I just did 2, but on this one I'm going to do 3. And I'm just going to tie a knot. And then I'm going to trim it down. Just like that. So I'm going to trim this side, and I'm going to trim this side, and I'm going to trim this side just a little bit more. That's good. And then I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to go in between, if I can see, in between, and just kind of pull that apart if I can see. Huh. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. And just kind of just fluff that out. Take my nails and kind of fray it some. I'm probably going to cut that a little shorter too. Hey, Megan. So Melinda, you missed the card. Well, I haven't finished the card yet, where I went back to doing some sponging. Melinda was one of my biggest fans for the sponging. I make it look so easy. Nah, it is easy. I promise you it is. Okay, so I'm going to trim that because it is a little bigger than I wanted. So it's just a little bit of tedious work, but it's really, really easy to do. The side is just a little longer. And I'm fray that a little more. Okay, and then we're going to take a glue dot and we are just going to attach that. I'm rolling it up so that it doesn't stick out behind my knot. And I'm just going to put that right there. And then we're going to pop this up too. Actually, I only needed one because this is going to go right like so. Need to move this over just a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to stick that there because I'm going to put glue on this side, and that is going to go right up underneath there like so. And then we're going to put this back on there, and that's going to go right like that. And then we're going to adhere this to our Melon Mambo. I almost called it Bermuda Bay again, and it's not even close in color. And I am going to just try to center that the best that I can. Whoops. I never, ever, ever put anything on straight. Well, phooey to that. Okay. I'm okay with that. All right. So there we go. So there's card number 1. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that so very much. And I want that stem to show just a little bit more. So now that that ink has dried some, you can go back in there. And on this card, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used a little Wink of Stella on the stem and the little seed pods. So, but anyway, so what do you guys think? You like it? You guys are opening up Monday? Yeah, we've been opening up too, and I don't like it because since the opening up has happened, we've jumped up again in numbers. Thank you, Cindy. Am I saying your name right? I've never seen it spelt that way. It's really pretty. Okay, so let's go on. Let me show Melinda because she loves this, and I don't know if you saw this either, Cindy. This is my sponging. I absolutely love to do sponging, and I haven't done it in years, like 6 years. So I tried it again yesterday, and I'm going to do a Facebook Live on this too to show you guys how easy it is to do. Thanks, Megan. The flowers are beautiful. I love hibiscus. So this stamp really reminded me of my roots and what I really love so much. Okay, so I am going to do, I'll move those out of the way. And we're done with that one and that one. Okay, so this is the next card. This one is super, super cute. I did one of these cards years and years ago that, but it had a lot of folding in it. And I couldn't find my, my template for it or my instructions to remind me how to do it. So I went online and I saw that Frenchie Stamps, she's a demonstrator, she did one, and this one is so much easier to do. This is so much easier than folding, and you use less designer series paper so that you have more designer series paper to use on other projects, which I love. So thanks, Olivia. So this is it. We're going to make a Hawaiian tropical shirt. Okay, but we're going to do it in a little bit different colors. I am going to be using this pattern right here from the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper. We're going to be using Pretty Peacock, a strip of the back side of this paper. Here, this is a 1/4 inch wide, and this is Pool Party cardstock. It is 11.5 by 4 1/4 scored at 5.5. And we're just going to give that a nice little fold here. And bring in my bone folder. There we go. And I'm going to put that to the side. So this is a little trick, and I did not do this ahead of time. I got to move my plant here so I can get to my big shot. And I have to find where I put, here it is. We're going to use this is the subtle embossing folder. So I absolutely love this. I didn't get the Coastal Weave embossing folder that is in the suite because it is retiring, and I probably will not use that one much in my personal use, and I won't be able to use it in my business. But this, I played with this. And do you guys remember the seagrass wallpaper and stuff like that? This, to me, when you do this technique, looks just like that. To me, it does anyway. So I'm taking my Pretty Peacock ink, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to swipe it on my embossing folder. And you can do this with water-based ink. You don't want to do this with a permanent ink like StazOn or anything because it won't come off. But this will just rinse right off. And then I'm going to put my piece of cardstock here, and I believe that this is, I'm going to do it a little bit longer. I think this is 5 1/4 by 4. And I am just going to lay this on here. Just like so. Just like that. And I'm going to close it up, and then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. So let me do that real fast here. And wait till you see what this looks like. It is absolutely, I just think it's so cute and pretty. Beautiful. All the above. All right, so I am going to crank this through. All right, you think I would killing something over there. Okay, so here we go. So that is it right there. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so I am going to put that over here because we're done with that. That's just going to get adhered to the front. And then this is our piece of cardstock. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer because we're going to do some cutting on this. And I really don't think this matters too much of which way it goes, but I think I want this to be the top and this is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to flip it over to where the bottom is going to be at the top. And I got my measurements here. So this is a piece of 4 inches by 4 inches of Designer Series paper. I'm going to move it over here to the 3/4 of an inch. And I am going to cut to the 2-inch mark. So I'm probably going to have to stand up so that I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut to my 2-inch mark. That's not 3/4. Shoot. Why isn't it 1/4, 1, 2, 3/4? There we go. I was looking at the wrong numbers because this trimmer has the metrics on there too. And sometimes it will confuse me if I'm not paying attention, which is always. Okay, so I'm going to cut down to the 2.5 mark. So we're going to go to right here. So I'm just going to cut down till I get to the 2.5 mark, just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing to this side right here. So I'm going at the 3/4 of an inch. Right there, and I'm going to cut down to the 2.5 inch mark. So this is really easy too, and so much easier than all the folding you do. Okay, so now this is going to go to the outside, and this is going to come in, and we're going to measure this at the, I think it's the, no, we're going to keep it here. This is going to go to, I can't remember. I think I did my directions. backwards. Let me see. Let me bring this in and see if I can remember. For whatever reason, yeah, this is going to go here. Sorry, you guys. This is going to go to the 1.5 inch mark. Yeah, okay. That's going to go to the 1.5 inch mark. Sorry, you guys. I totally just had a mind blank there. And I'm going to cut down to the slit here. And it's at the 3/4 of an inch. Just like that. And then I'm going to flip this around and do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to move this to the 1.5 inch. And then I'm going to cut to where the slit is already, which was the 3/4 of an inch. Just like so. And we're going to move that. And then this is the part that I think I've got my measurements messed up on. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to cut at the 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Okay. I hope. We're going to find out here. And if I messed it up, I'll figure it out and I'll come back on our next live and do it again. Okay, so we're going to the inch, no, to the 3/4 of an inch, and we're cutting down to an inch. Okay, I will post these measurements so you guys will have the right measurements, so it won't be so confusing. And I didn't have to turn this around. I could have easily cut from the bottom up to the 3-inch mark, and it would have done the same thing. Okay, so there we go. So we are done, except for we're going to score our sleeves. So I'm going to leave this. So this is going to make your collar, just like so. And then this is your sleeve. So we're going to go into the, I'm going to go this way, to the 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to score that. So I'm just going to score that. And then we're going to do the same thing to this side, but I'm going to score it this way so that I can make sure that I have it right. Okay. Don't you hate when your mind, well, my hand keeps slipping, when your mind just takes a little break and you forget what you're doing, or you forget your measurements, or you wrote your measurements down wrong. Let's take a trip to Cuba. Okay. Yes, I know. That was, Cindy, that's one of the things she said, that your this sponging the card takes the stamps to a new element, and I really agree with that. So that was one of the things that I saw when I saw the stamp set. I thought, oh, I can do the sponging again. Okay, so I'm just taking a pen and I'm just going to curve this around just to give it a little bit of a curve. Like so. I'm going to fold up on those score lines, just like that, and just like that. I am going to put a little bit of glue on the points of this, at the top and the top, so right here and right here, and then we're just going to, actually, I'm going to wait until I put this on here because I want to make sure that this is right. But we are going to put some glue on this to fold down the sleeves. Just like that, and just like that. All right, so here's our strip, and it's a lot longer than I needed, and it's okay. So I want to make sure that I put it in the center. So Our card, the shirt is 2.5 inches. So the center would be what, 1.25 of an inch, and I'm using the reverse side here. I'm going to go this way with it. So I want to put it at 1.25, so it's going to be right there. We're going to go ahead and put some glue on this. And bring this back down here again and put it at 1.25. Right there is pretty good to me. I want to make sure that when that closes, it covers it. So there we go. All right, so then we can just clip this off. Just like that. We'll save that for another card. And we'll save our pieces here for another card. And then we're going to go ahead and fold these down. Or not fold them, but just kind of curve them down. Well, there we go. I didn't get it quite up enough, but it's okay. I'm not going to panic over it. All right, so there we go. So there is that. And now we're going to put our, these are, forgot the name of these. These are the epoxy, clear and frosted epoxy adhesive gems. So we can use, this is the, I used on this one, I went ahead and colored 4 more using my alcohol markers, my Stampin' Blends, and I used the dark Pretty Peacock. And I wasn't sure if I was going to still like those on that one, or if I wanted to use the light Calypso Coral on there. But I think I am going to just stay with these. So these are in here. Let's take those out. I am going to take your pick tool. I'm using my putty. Yay, you guys, I finally remembered to order my putty. Yay. And I am going to put one right here. And then I'm going to put one at the bottom, but I'm coming up a little bit so that it has that little hang just like a shirt does. Well, I'm struggling today. I was so excited about today's Facebook Live, and now I'm struggling. That just figures, doesn't it? All right, so we're going to take that one, and I'm just going to kind of put it there, trying to evenly space them out, just like so. All right, so there we go. That is our shirt. Now we're going to adhere this, the Pretty Peacock, our seagrass, or at least it reminds me of that anyway. And I'm going to center this the best that I can on here, just like that. Then we're going to pop up our shirt. Hope you guys give this a try. It really is, I've made it kind of look a little difficult, but it's really, really not. Once you get your measurements down, it's pretty easy. I'm putting a little bit extra on here because I don't want it to sag in the mail. So Lynette, you have to pick which one of these cards that you're going to want. There's one more card we're going to be doing, and that's a fun card too. All right, so I know that it seems like an overkill, but I really don't want the shirt to smash in the mail. Oh, that one's going to be a stubborn little booger. All right. There we go. All right, so now I am just going to, we could put it straight or we could catty corner. I think I'm going to catty corner this one. a little bit. This one I didn't do a sentiment to. But we can do rest and relax, you deserve it. I know I'm using that sentiment on another card. You know what? I think we're just going to leave this card alone until I decide what I want to put on it. Or if Lynette picks it, she can choose her sentiment and I'll put that on there. So I'm catching up on you guys' comments here. Yes, it would make a great Father's Day card. We are watching the news. They're opening the parks up there, Tori. Let's see. Okay. All right, so there you go. What do you guys think about that one? I hope that you like that. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. It really, really is easy. And like I said, I will post the measurements up there so that you guys can give that a try. So now we're going to move to card number 3, and this is our final card. We're using So Saffron, and there is the Panel Wagon Designer Series paper, and we're using the back side of the one that we just used for the shirt. So that one goes there, and this is the card that we're making, and this is for our sentiment. This is a piece of Whisper White. I think it's an inch. Yes, it's an inch wide. We have some linen thread, and since I don't have my my tropical trinkets, I used the Bird Ballad trinkets from the Bird Ballad suite that's in the annual catalog, and I thought it went pretty nicely. So we're going to be using one of those too, and you could even get away with the flower. I think the flower would be pretty too. But I love the Bird Ballad trinkets. They have the little leaf, they have a bow, the little flower, and a key. I think the key is my favorite one. I love that. But I thought that we could get away with that until my trinkets come here for the Tropical Oasis. So that's what we're going to be using. Did I put that leaf back? I did. I took it out and then I put it back. All right, so we've got our leaf, and I'll put our card here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then for this one, we're going to be using the palm tree, and this is a special fold card, kind of, sort of. I forget the name. It's kind of like a seam bind. I can't remember the name of it. No, what happened? I don't know what happened. So it opens up like that. Isn't that cute? I absolutely love that. Okay, you guys know something? It dawned on me that I have not been doing the inside of our cards for the last couple of Facebook Lives. And I've also been forgetting to put the sentiments on the card. But I remembered today, all but the shirt, because I decided not to. But we are going to cut this at, not cut it, but score it at 4 1/4. Hopefully I have my measurements right because I did not write these down. So it's 4 1/4. We're going to score it. Then we're going to slide it up to 5 1/2, which is where we would normally score this, because this is 11 1/2 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2 is the normal way that you would do this. But we're doing a little extra different of opening here. So I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. So on our regular cards, we would just fold it just like so. And it would be, well, there we go. Just like that. And then this is going to go this way, like that. So it's folded like that, okay? So this is going to get down, glued down. So then you're just going to open this like that when you open it. Okay, so I'm done with that. And we're going to put our little piece of Designer Series paper. And again, I don't remember the measurements. I did not write them down. I think this is an inch. Yeah, this is an inch. And so it's like 1/4 of an inch smaller than our side here, which is, it should be 1 1/4 of an inch. and it is 4 1/4. I'm pretty sure 4 1/4. So we're going to cut this down to 4 to 4, and I want this side. So we're going to measure this to 4. Hope I got it right because that looks too short. We're going with it. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to glue that down. All right. It's really funny to me how certain colors of cardstock and certain patterns of designer series paper look larger than others. It's really, really strange to me. I don't know why. All right. So we've got that. Now we're going to glue this one down. Actually, before I glue that down, we're going to stamp on it. So we're going to bring in our palm tree. And yes, you can stamp on your designer series paper. Where is my palm tree? Right here. And I'm going to stamp using Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock. This is such a pretty color. I'm going to ink that up. And then I'm just going to kind of stamp it, not all the way to the bottom, but kind of sort of towards the bottom. Make sure it's straight. I'm looking at it at an angle, so I might be stamping this crooked. Okay, so there we go. So there's that. I was just looking at comments. When you guys hear me get quiet, it's because I'm trying to catch up with the comments because I want to keep up with you guys and what you're saying. Oh, I got my cord stuck on my chair. How did I do that? There we go. All right, so now I'm going to bring in my light old olive Stampin' Blend. I'm going to start with a bullet tip and see if I like that okay. I'm just kind of color in a little bit just to kind of give the tree a little bit of different colors to it. And the reason why I did that was because I didn't like just the peacock, Pretty Peacock with it because of this. The palm trees in this one have the different colors in there. So I thought that I would do that in this tree too. And I really like the way that it turned out. So we're going to do that with this. I'm just kind of going quickly here. So if any of you guys need a catalog, make sure that you message me and shoot me your mailing address if I don't have it. And I will get you a catalog out as soon as I get them ordered. If you are a customer of mine and you made a purchase in the last 6 months, I've already ordered yours and you will be getting yours sometime soon, in the next couple of weeks. All right, so now I'm going to color the trunk. You know what I should have done? I should have, and I didn't think about it, is taken my Stampin' Write marker, which is a water-based marker, and I could have colored the trunk before I stamped it. But I didn't think about that. I'm looking for my dark, here it is, my dark crumb cake. So I'm just going to come in with dark crumb cake. I don't want that end. I want the bullet end. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of give that a little bit of a brown look. I would use soft suede, but I don't have a soft suede marker. So we're just going to use crumb cake. So there we go. Isn't that so cute? I love the way that turned out. Okay, so now we're going to just glue this down to the front of this. Just like that, I think. Come over a little more. Oops. Just like that. Okay. Well, it's crooked. There we go. All right, so now all we have to do is stamp our sentiment, and we are using, and I am going to use soft suede on this one. I could have used my blender pen to paint the trunk. I didn't think about that either. Wow. Okay. I am going to use Rest and Relax, You Deserve It. Okay. And we're going to stamp that in soft suede. Hopefully I can stamp this straight. Yeah, that's okay. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll be all right. All right, I am, actually, no, I don't like that at all. It's like really crooked. You want which card, sweetheart? Thank you, Olivia. Okay. You hear a kitty crying. One of your kitty kitties? My kitty kitty isn't, I don't think. Okay, Lynette. All right, I'm standing up, so maybe I can stamp this a little straighter. There we go. All right, and now I want to keep the edge over here because I am going to put our little trinket there, but I want to trim this side down just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a sponge. I know I had one that I did. Well, I'll just use this one. And I'm going to ink that up in the soft suede. And then I'm just going to sponge around this. Just like so. Okay, so just like that. And really and truthfully, this could be trimmed more too. But I'm going to trim it because if I don't, it will bug me. It doesn't have to be trimmed, but it will bug me. So I'm going to have to sponge that edge again too. It's all right. Okay, just like that. All right. And we'll quickly sponge that edge, just like that. Oh, you guys, I forgot to mention, oh, Summer did? I didn't hear her. I forgot to mention to you guys that right now there is a, Stampin' Up! Is doing a charity thing. It's called COVID-19 Give Back, and you can order a PDF file. It's 15 pages long, and I did order it, but I somehow or another ordered or I received the PDF file and I went to go print it and it's in Dutch, so I had to call Stampin' Up! To get it fixed. So I don't have it to show you guys, but it is it's really a cool thing. And I posted a video on this page with Sarah Douglas, who is our CEO, and she gives a breakdown of it, of the charities. There's two charities. It's United Way and then Worldwide something. But you can choose which one you want your money to go to. It is 100% of the donations go to it. I get nothing from it whatsoever. It goes straight to the two charities, whichever one you choose, or you can have it divided to go to split, to go to both of them. And you get a PDF file that's 15 pages long with all kinds of adorable sentiments and little cute little pictures, thingamajiggies, that are all COVID. Oh, I put that on the wrong side. I tell you, I cannot talk and do this at the same time. I am not a multitasker. But you can do that. Hold on, let me get this and then I can talk about it a little better because I'm going to do it wrong again. Whatever can happen on a Facebook Live, it most certainly will. Okay. I should have used my Take Your Pick tool. It's easier than trying to pry them up with my fingernail. Okay, so this is just going to go, this needs more ink on it. I don't like the way that looks. Well, let's put a little more ink on that. Oops. Oh, and you can see the PDF file too when you watch Sarah's video. She shows you the PDF file of all of them and what they look like. And they're super, super cute. And you can use them on your cards, or you can put them inside a card, a store-bought card, or whatever, however you want to do it. And shame on me for even saying store-bought, but okay, you guys saw me take that trinket out. Here it is. So we're going to use a glue dot to put this trinket on here. I think I'm going to put it like right here, I think. Well, all right. I'm going to roll that up. Actually, I think I'm going to put a couple of them on there. I am going to put this one on there too. And I'm going to roll that up so that it will just sit right there. Just like that. Okay. But I can still see it. So, all right. And then we are just going to put that right like that. Tuck that up underneath there a little better. All right. Then, oh, you know what? I forgot to do the twine and glue that side down. All right, so I am going to put this linen thread. I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times here. Just like that. And we're going to tie a bow on here, which I may end up putting a glue dot to hold this in place because it helps me. It helps me. It's like a third finger. It's just a little trick that I learned, and it works pretty well. Stick that right there. Tie this just like that, and then we'll tie a bow. And just like that. And like that. And then we'll give it a little trim. Just like that. And then we're going to glue this down. So you can use tear and tape, or you can use liquid glue, but you want something that's very strong because you're going to be opening it and shutting it. All right, but I hope that that doesn't scoot out. I'll be all right. Okay, so just like that. I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit because there we go. All right, and then I'm just going to press that down, and I'm going to hold it and rub it. I know, isn't this? It's just an easy little different little take on a card. I think it's great. I don't even remember where I saw this from. It's really, really cute as can be. All right, and then it just opens up like that. Isn't that cute? So what do you guys think? It is a great stamp set. Awesome stamp set. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. Okay, I am All right, so you guys have any questions at all? Let me bring these out so you guys can see these again. And Lynette is gone taking her daughter to work, so I'll have to get back with her to have her choose which one of these she wants for her prize. Don't forget, if you share and comment that you shared, you'll be entered in for Friday's drawing. And I am going to be coming back on Facebook Live to show you guys how to do sponging. And also when I get my dies, because I am so excited about it again. All right, so here we go. This is 2 versions of the colors. I really like the glitter on there. Let's put a little Wink Stella on this one too. Just kind of brush that on there a little bit. And then you can always put it on other places too. We'll put it on these too. Just like so, just a little bit. Put a little on the leaf, a little on this leaf. There we go. I know you guys probably can't see that shimmer in there, but it is so pretty. So which one is your favorite? Did we freeze again? I hope not. Oh, there we go. So which one is y'all's favorite? Which one is your favorite, Tori? They're both the same cards, but those are different colors and these are different colors. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, for the COVID-19 give back, it is a PDF file that you can purchase. It costs $12. 100% of the proceeds go to the charities. They're either United Way, the COVID something. I've got it posted on my Facebook page, and also if you watch Sarah's little video, I've posted that too. She gives an explanation on why they chose the 2 charities that they did. You can either have it go to one charity, or you can split it to go to both. So hopefully here soon I will be able to print them out so I can show you, but in the meantime she does show them all. And they are so cute, and they're all COVID-19 related. Very, very, very cute. So check that out. I have a link on my Facebook page to purchase it, and it is through Shopify. So yeah, I love them too. I really couldn't tell you which one I like the best, because I love tropical shirts, I love hibiscus, I love palm trees, I love anything tropical. You like the shirt and the flowers, Olivia, okay? And Tori likes the fun fold with the palm trees. And Cindy likes the hibiscus and the palm tree. Awesome. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And check out that COVID-19 give back. And again, if you need a catalog, please shoot me a message and I will get one to you as soon as I get them ordered. We'll be able to order them, I think, next week. And if you are a regular customer, that is Summer, you hear. Coco is harassing her. Coco, for those of you who don't know, Coco is a full-blooded husky, Siberian husky. And she loves the kitty, but the kitty is a little bit scared of her. So she's getting over it, but if she gets too nosy, she hisses at her. So anyway, so check out that COVID-19. I keep getting distracted, you guys. I'm really, really sorry. And come back and visit me on next Facebook Live. I will post if I decide to go live tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. If not, I will be live Monday. I'm not sure what time. I don't really give a specific time on Mondays. It's just whenever I can get on here. And then always Fridays at 12:30 is lunchtime Stampin'. And I think that's it. So you guys have a great rest of the afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, you guys, so much. Okay, And I hope you give these cards a try because they're really lots of fun. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad that you joined in today. Okay, you guys. Toodly-doo.